Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And away we go in Cincinnati. Starting from the 5. He's stopped on the return at the 27. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Opening play, and Bo will throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. Give him 30 yards on that one. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. Now Nix. Caught, this is Greg Dulcich. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 27 on the play. And that'll be good for a Denver 1st. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Hits him on the out route. Oh, he loses the football. And now the Bengals have it. Well, a lot of positives for the offense. They were moving the ball pretty well until they coughed it up to kill this drive.
Yeah, I'd agree with you. Really outside of ball security, that was a strong opening possession from the offense. If anybody underwhelmed, it was really the defense. They got to play a little tougher. Not always going to be a takeaway to bail them out.
It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave them enough to pick up a 1st with some room to spare.
They'll come up 1st and 10. Right back to Moss now. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go.
From the 27. Completes it to his running back, Zach Moss. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Offense set for a 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Moss hauls it in. Crosses the goal line for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Zach Moss, the touchdown. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. And they won't return this, so with the new rules and because it hit in the landing zone first, the touchback will only come out to the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. To throw, here's Nix. Got him in, it's Thomas. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Dax Hill up for the stop. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 24. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. They've got first down from the 31. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Running it after the penalty. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, Kay, one of the reasons it's so hard to run the ball in the NFL is to move grown men off their spot against their will. You get a run play like that, you've done your job. You've moved them against their will, and you've set yourself up for some later success.
Here's 2nd and 11. Dulcich hauls it in. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Throwing now, 3rd and 2. He put everything he had into this one. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. Broncos looking at a punt on 4th down, and Riley Dixon on to handle that. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start, up close to the 30. This one returned for 11 yards. And it'll be Bengals football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. The drive starts with a run by Moss. No one around. He's got space. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They're set up at the 35 now. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. In the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot. And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure alters the throw.
And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the 1st. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Paycor Stadium right after this. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Play action now. Burrow bails out of the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Typically, you call play action this early in a game, and you're not expecting sack. Right? Play action protections actually are some of the best, most sound protections in an NFL offensive playbook. Give some credit to the defense to break that play action pass down and put the first sack on the stat sheet.
And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
11 MT.
Burrow out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Levi Wallace with the INT. Well, how quickly things can change. They were looking so good just a couple of plays ago, and suddenly, not anymore. A red zone look comes up empty with that interception.
I think the pressure got to him there, Kate. And I don't even mean all those pass rushers, although they were certainly coming too. I mean the pressure of being third down in the red zone. That's where you got to slow yourself down as a quarterback and know you've got to simply protect the football.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the man he was after. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Boy, offenses that connect in this intermediate zone are so effective. Getting the completion in that area, it not just sparks your offense, but it just turns that aggressive meter way up. They just couldn't quite find the connection.
He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. And, of course, they reject that penalty, which means the safety stands. So after the safety, we're going to see a free kick from the 20-yard line. That's taken on the 7. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Moss. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no, and it's got to come back. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Fits it through the middle. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Handoff headed left. It's Moss. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Here we go.
Burrow setting up the play action. That throw finds Jamar Chase. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A big 34-yard pickup there. And that gives them 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go.
Moss is in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals push their lead to 15. Zach Moss, the touchdown. McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals take a 16-point lead. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Traymon Smith with the return. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. Connects with his back. Jaleel McLaughlin. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Nix from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
See the pass, time up your hit and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Collects this at the 32. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And they'll get ready to go on offense. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. That pass complete to Moss. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a 1st down on 2nd down. You're trying to create a manageable 3rd down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Trying again, following the sack. He puts everything behind this one. They connect on the deep shot. It's a Denver touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And the Broncos offense isn't leaving the field. Looks like they're going to go for 2. He's throwing for it. And he's got it. That catch gets him 2 and turns this into a 1-score game once again. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Gun. Stop.
Here's Burrow. He's got him. That's Moss. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
We're to the 2-minute warning from the jungle. The Bengals pushing for a bigger lead before halftime. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Burrow from the gun. This one taken in by Chase. Keeps himself upright. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals grow their lead just before halftime. It's a Jamar Chase touchdown. That gives him a marked distinction for this season. He's now up to 40 touchdown passes this year, and it's part of one of the more impressive campaigns that we've seen from an NFL QB. McPherson at the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Bengals lead by 15 now. Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Here's Smith on the return. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Throwing on first down, Nix. He's throwing deep to the left side. That's complete inside the 35. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. It's a massive 35-yard pickup, first down. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Nix with it on first. Throw complete to Williams. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once, I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours. And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Completed left side to Thomas. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos could make it a one-score game as they cut it to 9 before half. The Broncos will go for 2 again.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
They'll throw again. Nix. And he's got it. That catch gets him 2 and turns this into a one-score game once again. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. On first down, here's Burrow. Moss hauls it in. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the first down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
First down, Burrow to throw. Caught by his back. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Field goal. A 52-yard attempt.
Evan McPherson on for the Bengals field goal. This a 52-yard attempt from the left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that kick goes out of bounds. They're going to get great field position out of this. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense.
Ready?
They'll have a new set of downs following that defensive penalty.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go, here we go.
They're going play action. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Burrow. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Who swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. That's Baron Browning who makes the stop. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. Burrow out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Offense up to the line fast. 4th down, Burrow. That's cut beyond the marker. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. Left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first. From the red zone now. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Along the right sideline, there's space. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. But we all know getting the interception is the important thing, Brock. But how about this guy having the wherewithal to transition into a really nice return to then get the touchdown out of it, too?
Yeah, that's a great point. We talk about it with receivers, right? Getting vertical right away after making a catch. Same thing for these defenders when they make a pick. They secure the football.
And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
11.
A handoff right for Moss. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Alex Singleton makes the tackle. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
11. Here we go.
From the 32. Doesn't make the connection. This one intended for the running back. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had, and incompletion still pretty good for the defense.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Broncos have it now on his 8th pick of the year. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Still on his feet. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You know what they say about assuming? Well, it's the same way on a football field. You can never assume. If you stop assuming that first sacker's going to get to the quarterback, well, you could run yourself right into trouble. This defense didn't. They didn't take a break, and they finally get him to the ground.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Fits it through the middle. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. All right, here we go. 2nd down. They kick the running back in motion. Here we go, 2nd and very long. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Nix from the gun. Pass taken in by Sutton. All the way. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And the extra point is no good. So potentially a key tally kept off the scoreboard, Brock. Going to see how and if this comes into play later in the 2nd half. So following the missed point after, a chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Up the gut, they go with Moss. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. That's Baron Browning who makes the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Burrow setting to throw. That's an incomplete pass. Couldn't find a home there. Looking for the back that time. So now they're going to have to figure out this 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Complete beyond the marker. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Out of the shotgun, Burrow. He beams one deep right side. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Broncos take over on his 5th interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Taking a shot, deep down the field it goes. Wide open down the field, and he has it. And he gets it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Cortland Sutton, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. That one right down the middle. And the Broncos push the lead to 2 scores now. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. That tackled by Levi Wallace.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 34. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
He has the 1st over the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back still do.
And they pick him off again. Levi Wallace with the INT. The team total is now up to 5, Brock. 5 times they've picked this offense off.
Say it a 3rd time for me, Kate, would you? Twist the knife for all the fans of this offense watching at home.
5 interceptions in 1 game. You just got to marvel at how well they played in coverage from start to finish.
Yeah, this goes beyond marveling. This goes to best-case scenario in their game plan. This is one of those special games where absolutely everything is clicking. These defenders, it's like they're seeing the entire field in perfect 20/20 vision.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now they face 2nd down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. Puts his body on the line, and he got it. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he officially gets them into the red zone before going out at the 20.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They'll throw again. Nix. And he will score. It's a Denver touchdown. The Broncos could lock away the win as they make it a 15-point game. Extra point try now from Lutz. And the kick is good.
Makes the score
And the Broncos take a 16-point lead.
Bengals 26. Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They're out and set, first and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow setting up the play action. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. He's got it at the 30. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
And they don't allow a lane to form. Defense taking care of that play near the line. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. They look to run with Moss. And again, they stall him out at the line. He couldn't get it. Working quickly here. Desperation time here on 4th. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals can make it a 1-score game as they trim the lead. The Bengals getting ready for a big 2-point try late. He's throwing for it. And he goes down. The pressure gets home, and they will not take another 2 off that lead. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Has this at the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. That's Thomas. He's got it. Hits the 20. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. That is his 6th passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only 1 off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. Extra point try now from Lutz. And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in. So leave that score as is. So now after his 2nd missed point after the game, he's hoping to strike this one a little better as he kicks it away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Oh, he lost it on the hit. And the fumble recovery is made. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Before he can really break that return, they're on him to force the fumble and take away possession.
When you get that fumble inside the 20, it means one thing, Kate. Those guys were running with hair on fire. In fact, if you watch a lot of these special teams and kickoff units, you will see them running down the field on touchbacks. It's almost like they're sprinting to the finish line. They sprinted, and they took the ball away to boot.
And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down. To throw, here's Nix. Cut near the goal line. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and goal now as they try to pad this lead. Nix. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. It's 2nd and goal. Here's Nix. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos have likely locked up the win right there. From Sid Luckman in 1943 to Drew Brees in 2015. We've had 8 quarterbacks throw 7 touchdowns in one game. And now we have a 9th who's accomplished that feat as his dominance over this defense continues. Extra point try now from Lutz. The point after splits the uprights. And the Broncos stretch the lead to 23. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. This one taken in by Chase. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Burrow out of the shotgun. Dive in and he gets his hands underneath for the catch. Offense in the hurry up here. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Burrow from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. To throw again, it's Burrow. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. This is caught inside the 15. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals putting up points in a game decided. T. Higgins, the touchdown. Burrow. And no connection on the 2-point try. It fails. Okay, Brock, dialing up another 2-point call. And remember when your friends didn't have a voicemail and it would just ring and ring and ring? It's still ringing. Falls short again of reaching that end zone.
Yeah, this defense is not doing very good between the 20s or even in the red zone, but they do find a way to rise up. This is always my challenge with being super aggressive, is why give that defense something to feel good about coming off the field after you put 6 on the board.
And this one's covered by the Broncos hands team. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
The rookie from Michigan, there that time. Offense to the line for 2nd down. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long. Out of the gun, it's Nix. The sideline shot snagged by Sutton. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
And that run very short, only getting to the 27. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. A gain of 5, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning. And the Bengals bringing out a 5th DB. They're in the nickel, 3rd down. Nicks off the play action. Getting out to his left. He manages a gain of 8 there. And the Broncos will have a 1st down.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
All right, set now, 1st and 10. Handoff goes to Williams, running right. And he takes this one down to the 10 before hitting that sideline. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5. Another run for Williams. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
Now, they don't need points anymore, Brock, but can they resist piling on? Let's see. It's 1st and goal. Williams can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road.